Hey there and welcome to the Max Not Binary. I'm Max. Today we are back in Oxygen Not Included on our way to 100 dupes. And we currently have 55. If we get past 66, we beat my current highest total in the spaced out start. Hello Nematrek, welcome in. We are, as you so correctly say, building an enormous rocket chimney. I was having a look in between, and we've just about got enough room to stuff steam turbines up the side of it. How are we gonna cool those steam turbines? Well, that might be a whole other question, but we can. Yes, fine. I shall stretch for your 500 points. Thank you, Nematrek. Right then. Other things we're doing. I'm gonna get this additional oxygen maker up and running. Get some power running behind it. Is this polluted water? No, it's just chlorine. I'm going to make a water tank. This is going to be huge. What type of rockets are you going to use for your chimney? We're going to use steam rockets, Spoonwood. They are the most efficient for creating water. So that is what we're going to use. I'm also going to make a water tank here. Just like a natural one. We'll carry it on up as we sort of carry on. But this needs an overflow. So you can see it's just going to go directly into my electrolyzers. But it needs somewhere else to go. And that somewhere else is going to be here. So that's the thing that we're going to work on today. We've also flooded out the power system for this electrolyzer, which isn't exactly super. So I'm just going to delete this tile and we're going to pour a bunch of water down here. And that'll be, well, it'll be a thing that happens. To stop that happening again, we're going to build a couple of extra pumps, which will deal with this when it starts to get a bit overflowy. We're going full Francis John. I mean, what is the point of having all the steam if we don't use the power as well? Have you geotuned any geysers or vents? I have not, Spoonwood. Have you done it? Do you think it's worthwhile? Always a bit disappointed that the thing it does is heat rather than anything else. But maybe there's more to it than I strictly understand. That's always possible. Right then, let's get going with today. I was also having a look at food. We're not really that far from being able to do this. I don't know if we've got any gristleberry lying about. Not loads, but we could potentially make a little bit more. Don't they increase the output too for some geysers? I was not aware that that was what they did, but they might do. Squeaky puffs from a chlorine vent? We do have a chlorine vent. So I suppose that is a possibility. Yes, so I was thinking about the hermit. I feel that stuffed berry isn't entirely outside of the realms of possibility. And the other one that actually isn't is mixed berry pie. Grub fruit we can do. Have I got it so that you don't make any more grub fruit preserve? Thanks. And, oh, you shouldn't be making frost buns. Or grubfruit preserve, for that matter. And let's set it so the dupes can't eat gristleberry. They can't eat grubfruit. So, we'll see if we can actually get the hermit out. I would be pretty entertained to get the hermit out. We might also turn off the frostbun eating for now. Just in case. But we don't have any lettuce, so burgers seem a little bit away. Chlorine. I like chlorine vents. My first successful playthrough I had 2 chlorine vents that I just let fill the asteroid outside my base. No need to use an actuator to heat it, just a geotuner. Fair enough. These things may all come to pass, it must be said. So we're also going to do a little bit of digging up here just to keep the dupes occupied. But on the whole, we've got a fair few things for them to be pottering along with. I have, as you can see, put in a wall along here. I did discover that they were escaping out of these with their masks, because of course they were. So hopefully we should now have returned all the masks to their appropriate place. I'm thinking about here is going to be about the place that we want to put the rocket platform. And we're just going to dig out this side so that none of this rubbish is here, so we don't have to deal with it later. How is the colony on steel? I mean, we haven't made loads, but we certainly can make more. We have quite a lot of iron. We have a reasonable amount of lime. We can make refined carbon. We can definitely make more steel. Like, as I say, I haven't been making loads, but we can make more. Fairly straightforwardly. So we're not super short of that. I noticed that my headphones have not actually connected. Have you? Headphones? Gonna do that? No? Oh, lovely. Give me a second. See if I can convince the the computer to notice that I put some headphones in. Rennie, you reckon you are outputting through my headphones, do you? Oh, well, maybe you are. Have they cracked oil on the second planet so far? They have. We've been down. We've got a tiny bit of oil. We obviously aren't running any oil wells. The problem, of course, with oil wells is that they require water. And we don't really have any. So that's a bit of an issue. But we do have a little bit of petroleum hanging around here. We're slowly making a bit more. I'm trying to get them to Starvation Ranch some sweetles. Hello, Nora. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day. We'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly. Maybe. The fish have a bunch of water. The fish do have some water. It's true. It's not really sufficient to feed to oil wells. But it is true that they do have some. It's a fair point. We should be sweeping in here, you know, dupes. There's a load of crap in here that should ideally not be in here. I suppose I could have set up a few more of these. Do I want to do that? Nah, they've got plenty of things to get on with. We'll worry about that later. Frankly, oh, something's happened. Oh, we've done some research. What have we researched? This is another reason we need to go to space, is because we've nearly finished all of this research. So then we'll need to start getting some data banks. Well, what do we like? Excuse me, the sneezing is back full blown. For reasons I don't entirely understand. Possibly being in the UK based. Yeah, alright, let's make some of these. I'm just thinking about a more advanced setup with oil, petroleum, etc. for making steel, so you can cool the gas from your rocket chimney. Oh, you thinking we should build an actual industrial zone? We were sort of vaguely thinking about maybe putting one in this gap here. Though it wouldn't get to be very big, but we could put a little one here, because we do want to cool this side anyway, well, at least this bit, where we'd quite like to grow mealwood for plastic Dracos. Yes, that's it, an industrial zone. That is sort of vaguely on the agenda, but currently only vaguely on the agenda. But certainly not ruled out in any sense. I would like to point out that the weather is so terrible here today that Pokemon Go believes that it's snowing. It's not currently snowing, but it was snowing last night. When I got up, there was snow on the ground. It has now melted, mostly because it's instead raining. But it is a lovely, lovely freezing rain, which is charming for everyone. What have we been doing with slime? We've been feeding it to mushrooms, mostly. On the whole. I mean, our food is going pretty well, but there's certainly been significant points when our food was not going well at all. It's been snowing where you are. Also, a water main burst during construction and launched a 20-metre plume of water into the air. Well, that is definitely what you need on a freezing day, I would say. I hope that this has not affected your water. But I suspect that maybe you're at work, and it is that sort of construction that has led to things breaking, which may also affect your work day, because I'm not entirely sure what it is you do, but anything that might require you to care about, you know, messing up the construction. No, it's like a mile away. Cool. That's all right then. Oh, lovely. Right, you've built that. That means you can deconstruct this one and these ones, and we can put the actual thing in here. Ah, I see. You're both home because she can't get to work because the tram line is flooded. That's not ideal, I have to say. Partner did not report any snow-related problems with getting to work this morning. And you might say, well, you said it was a tiny bit of snow, and indeed it was, but this has never in the past prevented there being snow-related problems. I realised that I put all of these little steps down, and the dupes are not going to be able to get to any of them, are they? And we're in fact going to have to try that again. Can you maybe build these at a slightly higher priority so that we do not get dupes stuck? I mean, I know that getting dupes stuck is their favourite thing, but we can try. Do you have a polluted water vent on this map? We have the cool slush geyser, but no additional polluted water vent, no. So we only have the water that you are guaranteed on the Terra map, which is... Are you going to do it? Yes, lovely. Which is cool salt slush, cool slush, and a cool steam. We have nothing additional in terms of water. I'm not even sure that you can get additional water, I have to say, because I'm trying to think and I'm not sure I've actually seen any. Can we do a more urgent mop here? I would like this to have power again, ideally. Sometimes it does have a polluted water vent, fair enough. I don't think I've ever been fortunate enough to actually receive it. But I would certainly be happy to do so. Right. This is going to be our little overflow thing. I think I'm actually going to revert this line here to go the other way, and it will meet up with this one over here somewhere for disposal into this. Who is starving? Bubbles, you're not really starving. Don't talk nonsense. Oh, Neo has a skill point. This is an important skill point because we finally actually need demolition. There is a water planet with a lot of water guys. It's true. It's quite a long way away. But we will be attempting to get there in due course. Is what I would say to that. Not yet, but at some time in the future. If you could all try not to drown yourselves in there, I'd appreciate it. Hello. I can see you behaving in a ridiculous way that is going to wind up with you getting suffocated, so get out of there. And go and do some different pathing. Because I can just see you standing there waiting to suffocate. Right, have we successfully got this going again? We have. Good. That's what we wanted. You reckon you're not in the water? I'm interested by that news. Because there is water in this tile. Which I believed was the tile that you used to tell you whether there was water. Am I incorrect? Welcome to the UK, Nora, where mixing Imperial and metric is a way of life. It also checks the tile above it. Well, it checks this one and this one. Oh, well that's annoying, because that's not going to work there. Oh, I don't have a lot of space to put it in. I mean, I could put it down here, but that isn't ideal. This one might have to move down a little bit as well, then. Though actually this one should be fine, because as long if it works when it goes there, that's going to be alright. That one's going to be fine. Who is suffocating? Ashcan. What are you doing, Ashcan? You're deconstructing that. That should allow you out. But it might take you slightly longer than I'd like to do. What's this up here? Granite? Are we going to immediately die? To be honest, if we immediately die right now, I might just restart. Just because I'm kind of interested in doing this now. Are you doing a good job there, Ashcan? Don't do that. Can you get out? Yes. Why did I make a half Rodriguez? Because that was how much water I had. There was largely no point in making a full Rodriguez. Hello, Abod. Welcome in. Wow, Ashcan. Somehow I feel that you possibly shouldn't have been down here in the first place. Right. Let's in fact try and get them to build that one nice and quickly so that people don't do that again. Hi. Hi. Yeah, obviously you're all gonna run back there. I see you all. Look at you. Outrageous behaviour. Harold. Pay. Dear. Get out. No. Oh, good God. Pay. Activate brain cells. They're definitely getting to the point where activating brain cells is complicated. Did you take every dupe? I did. I took a dupe every time the pod went off. Any helping mods? Helping with keeping the dupes alive? Probably not. The probably most cheaty mod that I have installed is the hauling point mod. Which allows me to move a small amount. The full Rodriguez... The problem with the full Rodriguez is that I don't have enough water in any specific place to use it, is the thing. So it will not function for that reason. Or it won't function very well. Also, there is a space requirement to it. There's certainly... it also has more, what's the word? It's just a bit trickier to build. When we had to build stuff really early, before we necessarily had super tech. Yeah, it's sort of like an auto dispenser. Essentially what you can do with it is you can put liquid in it. In the smallest amount you can put is like 100 grams. And then as soon as they put the amount of liquid you want in it, you can get them to automatically spit it on the ground. So that is the way in which that mod is slightly cheaty. It's not terrible, but it is also not super... Hang on, I've lost Streamlabs. Where have you gone, Streamlabs? This is unhelpful. Alright. Oh, that's deeply unhelpful. What is a full Rodrigo? Chicon Hero, a full Rodriguez, is essentially one of these, but with 2 extra electrolyzers and 2 extra gas pumps. It can process... Are you stuck there, Bert? Oh, you are. Well, that's unhelpful, isn't it? What can we use to sort that out for you in a quick method? Actually, you can probably jump up there, can you? If I get you to deconstruct that. You should be able to leap up there. Also, you should be vaguely able to do that in a decent time frame. What? Hello, Bert. Don't stop doing it in the middle. What are you doing? Come like here. Come on. Get out the way, Bert. Yeah, we're definitely getting to the point where the duplicants can't get out of their own way. Alright. Let's see if we can get that put in without them suffocating themselves again. Right, let's also... I see I'm splitting brain IQs between them, absolutely. Let's see if I can get Streamlabs to stay on my second monitor where I can actually see you all. This may or may not work apparently today. It's kind of annoying when it doesn't work. But we're just gonna have to try. Alright, you're at least back there for a minute. Right, I'm watching you, Jean. We're watching you closely. Yes. Off you go. I assume that means that Neo is once again on the train. On their way back from work. My Dansk is not up to the task. Who is starving? Bubbles, I keep telling you that you're not starving. That is going on in your brain. Let's check that you're not. Yeah, you're actually not starving. So you can hush. Oh right, hang on. Let's get these rebuilt. Is this actually getting any water from anywhere? It is still getting water from here. Okay. Right then. I'm gonna get that dug out. These are gonna take a little while. I've still got a bit of slime then. We're a multilinguistic channel now. I mean... Ideally we'll keep things in languages I can moderate, which, considering I'm me, literally only counts as English, so... Or very simple phrases. I suppose very simple phrases are right. Salut, ça va is something that I can follow. Amazingly. Can we sweep that? Can anyone get there? No. Oh well. Curious how this challenge will work for food long term. Would a rocket chimney be enough to support both oxygen and bristle blossoms? Or import rock for hatches? Mass Sweetle and Grub branching with sulfur from the second planet. Probably Sweetles are your friends. Well, Sweetles and fish. After all, we can feed the Dreckers balm lilies. We can feed the balm lily seeds to the fish. And that will allow us to run both of these indefinitely. Sweetles you can starvation ranch. So that is certainly a thing that can be done. You can also obviously feed some of them the sulfur from the second planet. Fairly straightforwardly. You'd... I think I would probably look to attempt a petroleum boiler somewhere. Were we to continue super long term. We could probably fit one in here. It would require a bit of faffing. But you could probably manage one somewhere in here. Your what's the word? Your counterflow would look a bit weird, but it's probably doable. Not necessarily the most efficient, but doable. And then those are water positive, so you just stick that back and forth from the other colony. I don't really know how much water we're going to get. I was watching one of GC's... what's the thing? Tutorials on... these. We should get several tons. I saw both of them. Is the answer to that, Spoonwood. Made a plastic boiler with Dracos and pips for the dirt. I sported almost 120 dupes. Yes, you could go wild trees as well. For extra water and all sorts of things. There's a fair few ways you could do stuff. But we'll have to see how all of that goes. The steam engine bottleneck is how fast you can load the steam back onto it. Fair. That is certainly a thing that we will have to consider. Oh, that's right. You haven't actually done yourselves any harm there, amazingly. Right then, dupes. Another thing you're going to need to do, I'm afraid, is we're going to need to see you sweep out all of this stuff. Cheers. I'm also going to have to move those solar panels in due course, but what are you going to do? Is it that you don't watch YouTube, Neo, or just that you don't watch Oni in YouTube? Are there other things that you're regularly watching on YouTube? Well, hello. That makes the decision for us. We'll have this operator. Hello, Otto. Let's put you on a schedule. Somewhere. Where are we getting to? Here? Excellent. Otto, schedule for you. Priorities. You're going to be an operator. He did. He did it for the same reason that we're thinking of doing it, to be fair, was because he didn't have sufficient oxygen on the planet to support his dupes. Geraldo, are you done? You are. Otto, have a tinkering hat, so we remember what you are. Nails, Metroid. Leofar, are you finished? I mean, I suppose you can have this farming, because it's free. Jean, what are we doing with you, Jean? God alone knows. Hassan's done. Harold's done. You're done. Devon, what are you up to? I think it's probably time that you had cooking too. Have a better hat. Catalina, you're a fully fledged mechatronics engineer. Camille, you can now launch the critters. Other Camille, you're done. Ashcan, suits. Amari, we can shoot you into space later if we want. Well, I mean, any fuel that you want to do steam with, you could support via the rocket chimney, because I mean you're either doing it with a hydrogen engine where you can I'm tempted to leave that there. Oh no, there's this here. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I was briefly tempted thinking that we could just open the top, but that's not going to work. And you're going to make the hydrogen from water, or you're going to do it with steam, which you're going to make from water, so, you know, they sort of all feed back into them. They are feedback loops. If you want the radiation one as well, that is obviously a feedback loop as well, because you put radiation into the rad rocket to get radiation out again. Wow. You guys are going to take a minute doing that, aren't you? I wonder if we could... What if we only allowed builders in here? Like people who are actually good at building. For instance, not KJ. Let us consider not having KJ. Maybe not Metroid either. Let's go with diggers and builders. Let's go with you lot. Whether they'll come and do it might be a question, but you sort of feel like we should have enough of them that we could do this. Mimar, you can come. You are a digger. Why doesn't Lyra have a hat? Pretty sure Lyra should have a hat. Yeah, definitely steam rockets. They're more efficient than the hydrogen rockets, which seems odd, but is true via testing. So one has to assume it's correct. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. Hopefully. Oh look, we can make pepper bread. Make me 1 pepper bread. Now, I might need to, can we, briefly turn this off? What do we need for pepper bread? These, right? So, if we put those in there, someone should come and put them in this. Hopefully. We need 23 kilos of pinch of pepper nuts to make pepper bread. Is that seriously true? I guess so. I also want to keep an eye on it, because as soon as we make it, we need to make it so that the dupes can't eat it. So that we can feed it to the hermit. Because that's why we're making pepper bread. How much have we actually got? Oh, it doesn't show us how much pinch of pepper we have. That's largely unhelpful. What are you up to? You don't say that you're short of things. Can we look at the consumables? I'm concerned that they in fact made pepper bread when I wasn't looking. No, it doesn't look like. But they're not saying that they don't have enough ingredients? What I need more of is the sleet wheat. I mean, that is almost certainly the case, yes. But it did briefly say that I had enough, so we're gonna believe it, that I have enough. Nobody is starving. That's a lie. What have you made there? What have you made? You've made surf and turf, haven't you? Yes. Waiting for materials. You have to watch this really carefully. Do we have enough pinch of pepper in it? do I tell if I have enough pennies? Yeah, I must do. Right, so let's not put that in there for now. There we go. One? Alright, what if I allow you to have 10 kilos? Oh, I think we can do it, you know. I think we can do it. That'll be quite exciting. I'm watching you, Hassan. I mean, on the plus side, I haven't been looking at them building for ages, and they haven't been to say that they were, what's-it-ing? That's pepper bread. Right, consumables. No pepper bread for you, duplicants. Also, let's turn that way. Come and bring the pepper bread here. Okay? You don't get to eat it. It's going to the hermit. Can I turn the... Does this have a priority? It does. Right, let's turn the priority there up. What's-it-ing? Indeed. What's-it's all the way. Somebody taking this to the hermit? So we can get this to the hermit, then I just need to try and figure out how to make one more thing, and we can add the hermit in. Lyra, why don't you have a hat? I'm sure it says that you should have a hat. Jean. Jean, you're bringing the pepper bread. Are you going to make it here before you decide to do something else and drop it on the floor? Excellent work, Jean. He's done it. The hermit loved this food. 2/3 there. Right then. Now that that is the case, dupes, you may eat pepper bread, should we happen to make any more. We're probably not going to make any more, but, you know, you can eat it if you want. What have we got here? Oh, we can also have surf and turf there, and pepper bread. Copy that. Those two. Lovely. Good work, duplicants. Right. What's the other one do you reckon we can make? This one, maybe? We don't have enough gristleberry. We will get grub fruit. These will give us grub fruit. I reckon we should be able to make mixed berry pie. It might be a little bit of work. Do we have any grub fruit in there, do you reckon? No, we've made it into grub fruit preserve. Let's check that we've turned that off. We have. These will eventually give us grub fruits. Insufficient sources, grub fruit. So is that all you need? Just grub fruit? Let's use the one that we've got, for one thing. And this also suggests that I don't have enough gristleberry, to be clear. But I do have 2,000 calories of gristleberry somewhere. There you go. Well. Hello, Charmage. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. When are these gonna grow? Oh, they're 92%, so they should grow any minute. Excellent. I'll keep an eye on them. You are actually full grub fruit plants, aren't you? Yes, because the sweetles are here. Alright, we'll keep a close eye on that. How is this going? Possibly better. Somebody sweep that out. Do we have enough gold? Well, apparently, yes. Oh, this is leaking again. Oh, now you believe there is enough water. Alright. Right. I'm gonna do a thing, which is we're gonna turn this around. You are gonna lead into here. We are gonna sever this. I'm also gonna sever that. Let's do some plumbing. Oh, nuts. Deconstruct this bridge, and this bridge, and this bridge, and this bridge, and in fact this bridge. And we'll see about getting it to go the other way. You will need some power here though, noticeably. Maybe we can sort that out for you. Sorry, things are upsetting my sense of order. Because of course they are. Important factors, you know. Very important factors. Not in any way me being ridiculous. No metal volcanoes anywhere. It's very sad. Well, I'm sad about it anyway. 95. Alright. I'm watching you closely. Why are you putting barbecue in there? Oh, to make surf and turf. That's fine. Right, bridges. Bridges. Downwards. Downwards. Yes, they are on some other asteroids out there somewhere, which maybe one day we'll get to look at. I mean, why was there a bridge there? Does anybody know? Doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense to me as to why there might have been a bridge there. I assume it existed for some reason or another. I'm just going to put some actual tiles in some of these places. Probably not made of sandstone because we're feeding it to the hatches. Globplobble is doing very well. Yes, not a bother at all. Where are they? Here they are. See, they're sort of fully geared up to do some ranching. Doing very nicely. On the forest, Yes, I think so. I don't really remember is the true answer. I haven't bothered to get into space often enough. Why haven't you put on your hard digging hat, Lyra? I mean, there's a thing right here. You could put on your hat. 97? 99? Right, I'm watching you. How big is your monitor? You seem to have trouble looking at the corners. My monitor isn't very big. It's that I'm very blind, and I need to go and get my eyes tested, and I have not bothered. That is what is happening there. I also have a second monitor that's sort of off screen, which is why you see me do that. Nails is idle. Oh, hello. You people have unpermitted food. What have we got here? Meat? Why is Nails idle then? If we have meat, why aren't we making it into barbecue? Meat? Meat. Where is this meat? Ah, I see, because it's all the way down there. Can somebody fetch it? I mean, potentially. Got anything else you could be eating in the short term? We should set some fish up, actually. What do you mean, Camille? Why have you got unpermitted food? Alright, well, we'll come back to you in a minute. Let me sort out this food problem first. We harvested this. We do have a grub fruit there. Can someone put it in this? Possibly they don't need to. We appear to possibly be making mixed berry pie. Right. Alright then. Duplicants. Oh, we've run out of power. Let's watch this. Maybe priorities? Potentially, yes. We probably just want to let Nails go down there, actually. I think I was preventing Nails in going down there. I think it's this door. But we could let Nails down there now. Because they were too slow. Right, Ashcan. You literally did that, didn't you? You left it until it was nearly done and then gave it up. Ay vey. Thank you, Hassan. Can we make this mixed berry pie? Yes. Right. Consumables. Nobody eat the pie. Pie goes here. Right. While they're sorting that out, let's see if we can help these. Nails. What are you doing? Is this still turned right up? No, it's not. We need someone to wish to come and fetch this. Can I put this on like a 9? Maybe? Will that help us out? I mean, to be fair, we won't be doing any of those, but if they do happen to happen. Yeah. There's a sweetle here. It should probably get wrangled, to be honest. Ooh. Have you got the meat there, Arisia? Excellent work. That should get it done in due course. Right then. The hermit loved this food. Duplicant's cooking has whetted the hermit's appetite for communal living. They've also found what appears to be a page from an old logbook tucked behind the mailbox. I think we knew about this. Yes, we've definitely seen this. My sweet duplicant's efforts paid off. Our reclusive neighbour has agreed to join the colony. The only keepsake he insists on bringing with him is a toolbox, which, while rusty, seems to hold great sentimental value. Now that he'll be living among us, his former home can be deconstructed or repurposed as storage. Welcome to our new duplicant. Hello there, Jorge. Let's give you some stuff. Schedule. Well, I didn't really think we'd get that done, I have to say. I in no way believed that we'd be able to get the hermit. Okay. What do you like? You like to wear a suit and to farm. I mean, it could be worse, to be honest. Let's give you a farming hat. Actually, we'll take you all the way along farming, and then we'll do the other ones afterwards. We are now in this menu again, though, which means I do have to look at these. Camille's done. Globplopple's done. Harold and Hassan, I know, are done. Julie Pixels? I mean, let's give you doctoring. Probably not going to give you art fundamentals, because it's not actually valuable in any way. Marie. Metroid's done. Nails. I mean, we should probably do something else with nails, but I don't know what we're going to do with nails. Maybe we'll make you a plumber. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. Stinky. More crop tending for you. Not that we've got this many crops, but you know, Geraldo's done. Turner. Suits. Excellent work. Have I seen his stats before? I have, yes. We did, we got the hermit out in the last playthrough that we did. When we did the, I think when we did the Max Morale run, we got the hermit. Excellent. Right, now. Consumables. You may now eat the mixed berry pie, to be honest. But otherwise, I think we're probably not gonna go about making it overly right now. There you go. Alright then. You can sort that. Researching helps with learning. It does. Researching makes them learn things quicker. It makes them skill up faster. So we can put stuff in here if we want. I don't know what we're going to do about that, but we could theoretically put stuff in here. Oh. Where was I gonna put? We could just put it here, really, couldn't we? If we cancel that, we can make like this. I don't know. Sure. We'll make this the top. Whatever. There you go. We'll probably drop this in here, but I don't really care about it. Alright then. What's next? Some more research. Rad bolts? I'm not doing rad bolts anytime soon. That's too glass blowing. Okay, how are you getting on over here, dupes? This is still going relatively slowly. Not massively, surprisingly, I would say. I would like us to sweep any of these really quickly, because I think I can see some sleet wheat, and it would be good to get them frozen and out the way. Other things you can just sort of carry on with as you are. That needs digging. Well, that's water, so we don't need to worry about it. Excellent. Oh, hang on. Building everything on a 9 again. That seems to happen slightly more than I would prefer. Let's dig that up. We also need to deconstruct these two. I've got that on demolish. Maybe one day. Maybe one day Nia will get round to it. It's apparently 30th on their list of things to do. So, you know, possibly in the future it'll happen. Excellent. Oh yeah, I assume I have accidentally set this to be like a 9, so sure. Cancel that one, cheers. Hello, Opusa. Welcome in. It's good to have you here. I hope you're having a lovely day. My duplicants are not yet dead, which is about the most we can say for them. Did we appear to have fed Arisia at some point? Pleasingly. Always ideal. Are you getting groomed? I mean, you guys don't appear to be getting wrangled. Can you get wrangled? Oh, I know what we might never have done. Priorities. Nails. No, you do have farming and ranching. Let's put your ranching up a bit. Because, we need you to actually, like, ranch these. That is the point. Cheers. Also, that can get stuck there. I think we, I'm slightly tempted to send them another dupe. I'm not sure how well that will go in the great scheme of things. But I am moderately tempted to send them another dupe. It feels like they've got enough work to warrant one. I'm not sure they have enough food or oxygen. Oh, I see what I've done. I can't drop them off because I haven't put a drop off. That's not going to function. Because we were moving the eggs. Alright. What do we think, chat? Should we send them another dupe? Maybe we need to set some stuff up before we do that. Hello, KJ. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day. I mean, ideally, things that we would like to set up include, but are not limited to, a fish tank. We don't strictly have seeds that we could feed to the fish, but I'm sure we could manage. You're done with the winter now? I mean, I was saying that it's allegedly snowing here today. I mean, it isn't, but it did snow overnight. Now it's just chucking it down. Good night, Dupe. What are we doing here? Oh, we're sending back a bunch of lead. That's still fine. Alright then. Can we keep the characters English? Just because I can't read any other characters, and therefore I cannot successfully moderate them. Mima has a skill point. You can have some extra digging. Right, let's go back to the other planet. I am once again attempting to alt-tab to the other planet, because that is obviously useful. All of our cots appear to be assigned. No worries at all. Which suggests we need to build another bedroom somewhere. Where could we build another bedroom? We don't have loads of space to build another bedroom. We could put one up here, maybe? We might cause a small amount of flooding, but, you know. That is about bedroom sized. What if we came down from the top so we could build that? And yes, I know we should let it melt, but... Right, I don't really need these anymore. They can go. I also appear to have a massive power wire here that I potentially don't really need anymore. Off you go. I'm not sure how much oxygen is actually up here. Is it in any way breathable? Yes, it's perfectly breathable up here. Super. I don't really understand how we've got so much oxygen. We feel like we've got more oxygen than we should have. Fastest way to melt the ice is on rails. I mean, but then you do have to halve the mass. Also the funnest way. So we could have a rocketry supply doctor or a suit wearer. I mean, I guess you, Catalina? We're not taking Noodle Arms Boy over here. Though he would be a pretty good, actually we might take Noodle Arms Boy over here, because he'd be a pretty good, rocket pilot. Starry-eyed, research, rocketry. We're gonna make you a rocket pirate, Amari. Welcome in. I don't know whether you'll ever get to use the rockets, but here you go. You can have, let's give you the rocketry hat, so I remember what you're for. Ashcan, bit of carry for you. Camille done. Frankie? Suits. Harold Hassan, KJ, Metroid, Nails. We're still thinking about what we're going to do with Nails. Cool. Lovely. Right then. Let us get on with some more beds. I wonder if we're out of dining tables as well. I have to have a look. Yes, yes, I know. Mop. Might be nice if we could mop at some sort of urgency. Maybe we could mop this as well. Have we considered possibility of actually doing the mopping? We seem to have swept everything out there. And hello, Dreco. Can we wrangle this Dreco? Nobody can get in to wrangle this Dreco. We need to let a... I don't know who's any good. We'll let Abe in. Hopefully Abe will do it at some point. because obviously the Draco has got in the thing. Also, we could wrangle that one as well. Thanks. Alright then, so 58. We have both defrosted the friend and freed the hermit, which I think is pretty good going. I feel if we succeed in this, I should get like a bonus point for having done both of those things. Ellie, have you got yourself trapped? No, you're alright. You're not actually trapped. Good. Alright. Here you go. Beds. Schedules. Who have we got at the top here? Just Amari? That's not too bad. Did I assign Amari a hat? I did assign Amari a hat. Nobody wants to use the pod to get their new hats anymore. Amari, we're going to make you a rocket pilot. There we go. I'll put you up on rocketry. Go. You might want that. You can go down on these, I guess. Now, Forgay put on his hat and oh, nuts. That's not what we wanted, is it? Up. Come on, get with the mopping. Somebody's happy. I can hear somebody yodeling. Oh, you lot. Come on, let's get on with some mopping down here. Before we drop the rest of this water in, which we shall be doing imminently. So, we don't actually have very many critters in the great scheme of things. We haven't done a Scheinberg reactor or anything like that. We don't even have that many dupes in the great scheme of things. We're also running on the minimum speed. I have to say that the game has been massively less stable since the DLC. Like, the duplicates just bug out so easily now. And it's a bit disappointing. I mean, we're running on 1 speed. This is not genuinely a huge number. We've only got a small map. We've only opened up 2 worlds. It's not having to do any of the other worlds. We don't have that many critters. In the great scheme of how many critters we could have. I'm actually going to copy that over there. And copy that. Oh, we've got a plastic Draco. Hello. You should know about plastic Dracos, frankly. That. Critter eggs. And seeds. Oh, and balm lilies. What are balm lilies in? Industrial ingredients. There you go. Thank you. Right, I think we're also going to turn this one, which is using mealwood, over to balm lily. They should bring it shortly. We don't appear to have any in this. Why don't we have any balm lily seeds? Oh, because it's not on the thing. Fair. Fair. Alright then. Should we let more farmers, ranchers in here in the hope that we can get somebody to actually pick up these Dracos? Why not? We'll let Globplopple. XP is overrated. Marie. Hopefully one of them will come in. Have you got yourself stuck? No, you can still go somewhere, Nicola. You're just standing around looking confused. which, fairly par for the course. Right, you has unreachable food. Odysseus again with the unreachable food. Outrageous. Why have we only got one critter in there? Oh, good grief. Can we actually successfully wrangle these critters ever? How is that for a possibility? Mori Forever, hello, welcome in. I've noticed lately the game really gets more sluggish over time. After just a few hours, you get 50%-ish more performance if you just restart the game, which isn't really a sign for good programming. I haven't noticed that particularly, but I have noticed it being way more glitchy. Thank you very much, Mori Forever. Emily, welcome into you as well. Hope you're having a good day, both of you. Things are, exciting and nice. Are we putting the sleep wheat in here, or are we just cooking it over this side? We appear to be just cooking it over this side. So we could potentially do a thing where we just let ourselves go in there and access a couple more. Don't want to let too much heat into these. These have got a Wheezewort friend, so these might be also an acceptable place where we could let stuff in order to access some more food. Now, apparently, we've fixed Odysseus' problem. It's possibly just that he's sleeping. Oh, I still haven't set this up. This is what keeps happening. Right. You, Sweetles. All the Sweetles. Only 8, though. When I say all, I mean 8. Cheers. Right. Thing number 357 is... we could do with an incubator. Starvation ranching these Sweetles will not cut it without an incubator, because they won't really get sorted soon. We're definitely going to need to send some more people over here, I think. Well, we'll think about that. How are you doing in here? Have we collected any Drecos? There is a Dreco there. Considering collection. I'll just have to deal with that. You can reach all of this, can't you? Yeah, it's just going to take you a little while. That's fine. We are surprisingly not suffocating. Yep, surprisingly not really suffocating at all. So, we'll leave you carry on with that. How's this going? Alright. Got another bit there that we can fill in, and this bit. Excellent. Slowly but surely, all of this is getting built. Oh, we actually could connect that, to be fair. There's no reason why that couldn't be connected now. This is sort of done. This one even has power. Where have you come all the way to? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we haven't built that bit yet. Okay. You don't have power? No, you do have power. You don't actually have a, thing. There we go. We can fix that as well. When are you coming back? Not for 20 cycles. Okay. Let's do some mopping here. In which case, we might move some of this water from... Oh, hang on. Yeah, whatever. From over here. Excellent. There is a massive power wire here, which we can use. And we can put some extra water in here. Oh, we need a bridge. 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 Good. Right, there you go. Plenty of stuff to be getting on with for you. Certainly nobody is idle. Which, fine. Oh, don't entomb... Oh, actually, I don't care about that refrigerator. But we will unentomb it anyway. Even if I don't actually care about it. It's not an important refrigerator. In fact, I think it's probably an empty refrigerator, truth be told. I did have some vague thoughts long ago about maintaining a stock of, like, muckroot and such like to go to the stars, but yeah, that didn't really happen. I tell you what we should do is... Let's save a bit less regularly. That might help us with a tiny bit of the slow down. Emily? Emily. What the hell, Emily? Why are you sleeping there? I mean, you can get out. There's not really a thing going on here. You've got the slime lung. Where's everybody getting the slime lung again? I thought we'd addressed some of this. Oh, okay. That's where everyone's getting the slime lung. There's also some slime here by the look of it. Emily, indeed. Right. Alright. We have got deodorizers here. Well, there's a fish here. That's moderately surprising. Right. Let's work on getting this water out of here, and then we can get rid of most of the slime. Obviously, all of the thimbleweed is growing out of the slime, because why wouldn't it be? It is getting a bit too hot for it, though, so eventually it will all die. Then we can dig up the slime. Right, let's do some more mopping here. Your pipe is blocked. Oh yeah, your pipe is blocked. We're working on it. We'd be working on it quicker if the people who had the small number of suits that we possess were not sleeping in them. But I suppose we'll just have to live with that. I'm tempted to add some more suits in. Do we even actually need suits over here? I mean, people couldn't breathe. But apart from the fact that they couldn't breathe, would it be a problem? I don't suppose it's that hot over here now. It's not really hot enough to scald them. What do you reckon, chat? Should we just disable this? Let everyone in? Cycle 161, thank you very much, Opulani. Welcome in, I hope you're having a good day. Oh, we fetched a Draco. Right, get out of there. No, don't. Abe! 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 There was a perfectly good Draco here that you could have got. I was restart around cycle 60. It's basically just digging to me. Well, we're doing a challenge in this playthrough of Polani where I am attempting to get to 100 duplicants on the spaced out style maps. This is the spaced out sized terrorist art, the name of which I can never remember, but somebody will know. Right. I'm gonna disable this. Somebody try and wrangle this Draco. And this one. Terrania. Thank you, Spoonwood. That sounds hectic. It has been moderately hectic. I mean, I suppose there is now the advantage that the game has slowed to such an extent that everything is going really slowly. Really? Have we genuinely cooked all the